Hi, everybody. This is the weekly Habitat Triage for September 17th. Let me quick share my screen and we will look at the issues. Okay, so we only have two issues that need triaging, so this should be a pretty quick one. Let's look at the first one. This should both be easy. So this first one is an issue for large package downloads. And essentially, once you get to a certain package size, we don't support over a certain size on prod. These parameters are adjustable though, and so if you have an on-prem instance, then you can adjust it if to something larger. But right now it seems that about 2.5 gigs is where we're hitting the limits. So for this issue, what I would propose is that this is something that we investigate for the future. I don't know if there's anything immediate that we'll be able to do, but there's things that are longer term on the roadmap for looking at uh, uh, download sizes that are larger, more better streaming, sort of streaming downloads and those kinds of features. So that's my recommendation on this one. Does anybody have any comments or other things to propose?
I guess the only other one that I've heard discussed was the ability to restart with a byte window for the partial downloads.
Yeah, there's the stop and continuable downloads.
Well, just if it download, like old FTP daemons used to be smart about this. If you started an FTP fetch and you got like 1 million bytes and it died, it was smart enough to look at the destination
Yes.
file and try to start at the 1 millionth byte and start fetching there. Um, I mean, it's kind of weird to resurrect old internet strategies, but
Yeah, I think that would definitely be one of the features for the long term. That's not something that's
yeah.
immediate on the roadmap. That probably a significant amount of work at this point. But a lot of it is also tuning and just kind of making a decision on what is the largest packet size we would support on prod. So this one, um, I'll just put a note here. Are we? I assume we're fine right now to move this to the backlog for. I'm not going to close it, but I don't think we will do anything more immediate than what we've already done so far. Okay, so I'm going to move that to the backlog. And the second issue, it looks like the install script was failing at some point. It looks like this was probably an intermittent or some temporary issue. Um, haven't heard back yet from the reporter. I think that we could probably close this, and if it's still seeing any issues with the installs, they can reopen it. That seems reasonable. Okay, that's it for issues. And just take a quick look at pull requests. I think most of the ERs, I think we're pretty good shape. Most of them I see are internal or needing discussions. So I don't see anything immediately here that we need action on. Do you guys see anything that you'd like to talk about? If not, let's take a look at builders, just one issue, and that's also internal. And then look at on-prem builder, also just has one PR that's internal and recent. So we're all good on PRs. So I think that's it for the triage. So thank you, everybody. See you next week.